In the NFL, on the field, it's all about uniformity, whether you're a quarterback, a wide receiver, or a kick return specialist. But for Josh Cribbs, being fashion forward starts in his closet.
So who's got more Louboutins, you or your wife?
Oh, my wife by far, unfortunately.
I'm Angela's son in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm taking you outside the game.
He's one of the league's top kick return specialists, with 8 returns for touchdowns, the most in NFL history. But Josh Cribbs' off-the-field life has taken a fashionable turn.
It's good to be versatile. I don't like to wear the same thing over and over so that people can get a bead on your fashion. I like to, wow.
Even as a collar-popping kid, Josh felt the NFL would be his destiny.
When did you decide that you were going to play professionally?
I decided in the 6th grade I was going to play professional football. And our teacher was like, oh, forget the football. Just put your head in your books. This is how many people actually make it to the NFL.
I think it's less than 10%.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at that number, that small number. I'm like, I'm in that number.
For Cribbs, who played quarterback at Kent State, wearing an NFL uniform was the culmination of a childhood dream.
Wearing my NFL jersey for the first time was, epic for me. To step on the field knowing there's going to be thousands of people, yell, scream for us. It was just epic.
Cribbs had to learn his kick return duties once he reached the pros, but his work ethic has led him to 2 Pro Bowl appearances. He was also selected to the NFL All-Decade team.
I hope to leave a legacy, a blueprint for other guys behind me so coaches can say, if you want to see an athlete play, you want to know how to play football, watch film on Josh Cribbs.
His first Pro Bowl selection sparked a new interest, triggered by the glare of public attention.
This is awesome.
Yes.
The passion for fashion. We all know you got it, but when did it start?
My passion for fashion actually came in, 2008, my first Pro Bowl. I knew that all the guys down there was gonna be blinged out and wearing the best clothes, and I just felt like I kind of needed to fit in. That's when I actually bought my first watch and started actually taking a notice of what I was wearing. From there, it kind of created itself and became a purpose.
Soon, Cribbs was moving from blending in to having swag as a style maven.
I try to open up the box a little bit and step out of it.
So you like to take risks in your fashion choices?
Definitely. I take a lot of risks because I feel like I can't. Not to the point where I'm extravagant like, Lady Gaga or
that would be kind of weird if you had a piece of meat on your head.
Basically, I stay within a realm, the scope of, fashion for men, a GQ type.
Cribbs and his wife, Maria, are settled in a Cleveland suburb with their 2 kids.
Does Josh influence you more, or do you influence him more?
I think he copies off of me. No, I think I started picking up different designers, and he didn't know, oh, they make men's stuff too, and okay, well, I'm getting me a pair too, and we each have our own style. Am I good arm candy tonight?
You're great, baby.
All right, thank you.
But their joint love of fashion still has flashes of competition.
I would outshine you in this one.
No, you will clash with me.
And then there's the closet problem.
Who's got the bigger closet?
This guy right here.
Josh has the bigger closet.
Hands down.
I would have to disagree.
You use our closet, you was using the guest closet, you got clothes in that closet down there, and now you're in the basement.
Oh my gosh.
Cribbs is increasingly more sophisticated in how he presents himself. But it isn't as easy as it looks.
I try to make it seem like I ain't do it on purpose. Like, oh, I'll just do this on.
And even his Cleveland Browns teammates get a little fashion advice.
I'm like, hey, you should wear some black jeans with that, man. All the girls will be on you wear that.
What?
Or I say, hey, son, I'll be like, hey, son, get the YSL shoes. I'm telling you that they nice right now. I'm saying get them with it and wear it with a light color shirt.
And who else does Cribbs admire in the NFL for their fashion statements?
Brandon Marshall. He upped his fashion game. Might have to copy his style a little bit, which is not a bad thing.
So Josh, what was it like getting your NFL jersey for the first time?
They make us watch a film, all the incoming rookies of the tradition of the Browns, and we couldn't put on our jersey without watching this film. So we came out of that room after, watching that film, and it was like nothing else mattered but the orange and brown.